I saw you before the start of Fan Fest. You were looking forward to it. How about now? 35,000 people showed up. You guys didn't even play a game.
I mean, it speaks volumes on the support we have from our fans. You know, they showed up. We had a great time, and you know that's all you can ask from them.
You know, with great delivering those great performances, now great expectations come for the following season. Are you ready for that?
Of course, you know we have a great team. We're gonna keep playing hard. We're gonna keep competing. You know, pull for each other, and hopefully we put together a great season again.
I think the veteran leadership, along with you, proven you have veteran stability, even though you were a rookie. Just the experience of knowing, hey, it's a short off season, deal with it. Let's go win baseball games.
Right, and these guys have been here before, you know, so they kind of been guiding me all through the off season. And like I said, these guys have been in it for a long time, so I'm just learning as much as I can and having fun with them.
How about these teammates of yours up for Athlete of the Year? None of the other sports are listed. It's all Astros.
I mean, it's special. It's special. I feel like we have so many deserving guys on the team, guys that put together amazing seasons, guys that are great on and off the field. And yeah, Bregman's hosting the event. I know he's going to kill it. So I'm just looking forward to tonight. It's going to be a good time.
Did you insert any jokes into his repertoire, or has he told you any? Or
I mean, I hope he doesn't pick on me all night. You know, I feel like he will crack jokes, but hopefully he doesn't pick on me.
Thanks, Jeremy. All right, man. Elvin, you're already a member of the Naismith Hall of Fame. You had your jersey retired by the Rockets. How about the Houston Sports Hall of Fame now?
Well, I think that, you know, it is just terrific. It is probably the most terrific, you know, I guess, besides the Hall of Fame and besides the NBA 50 greatest and 75 greatest, this for me is it, because this is where everything began for me.
How about going in with Murph?
I know, that's the thing. I won't be dressed like him, but hey, he's going to be cool.
You look great, Elvin. You look great.
Being able to MC this event, so many Houston icons and sports legends in the building tonight. It's going to be fun to be around them and be able to have some fun, maybe make a few jokes at my teammates tonight, so it'll be good.
Since rolling into Houston and making the scene here, have you been amazed at how many greats live in the Houston area and are from the Houston area?
No, it's truly incredible. Houston is a sports city. The fans here are incredible. The city rallies around their teams, and it's an honor to play baseball here.
How about Fan Fest? That was a fun day, wasn't it? 35,000 people show up. We don't play a baseball game.
Fan Fest was incredible. We had so much fun getting to interact with all the fans. And then we actually had our Breggy Bomb tent there, and it was crazy. People were coming up, eating a lot of barbecue food. It was great to hang out with everybody. So we had an absolute blast, and we can't wait to do it again.
I asked you about this, and I asked Dusty too. I think your team is so equipped to deal with short off seasons, hype, criticism. I just think you're the best team going into a situation like this that's happened in a long time, since maybe the Yankees days.
Well, I think that this team knows how to deal with adversity. This team knows how to compartmentalize. This team knows how to focus, compete, work hard, and they're never satisfied. We are focused on winning, and I think everyone has kind of been excited about winning the World Series in 2022, but are looking even more forward to try and being able to repeat.
One last question. You've got some duties to take care of, I know, and scripts to prepare. Reagan's with you tonight.
Yes.
Your son is not, but how has your life changed? You have mentioned it before when we talked in your clubhouse, but it just seems like, I don't know, you seem more a complete person?
100%. 100%. I'm so happy. We're so blessed. My wife brought the most beautiful child into the world. We're so thrilled. He's happy, healthy. He has an unbelievable personality. It's hilarious, and we're just having so much fun with him this offseason, and we can't wait to continue to see him grow.
No other city has anything for their sports like this, so it's exciting to be here every year.
Calvin was saying it was awesome to be part of the Naismith Hall of Fame, but this is a Houston Hall of Fame. This is like athletes from all these different sports. This is special, no doubt.
It is tough, and it's special because Houston's in a unique place where you kind of grew up. When when I came here, it was the Oilers and the Astros and all these teams, and now here years later, they've all won championships, and we've kind of grown up together. And now watching it, and now U of H is kind of back to where it was when I was in school. So it's really exciting because it isn't just a matter of being on in a league like that and being in a Hall of Fame of your own sport, because you're generally going to places. Whereas here, it's all about people that are being home and grew up together.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that. You got some synergy working there between the sports over the U of H. As a head track coach, how big a deal is this going in the Big 12?
That's a big deal for us. I mean, I think the biggest thing, obviously, for basketball and football is tremendous. It's going to do a tremendous thing for the athletic department, financially, obviously, but just a prestige. And we've been able to overcome that in track and field. And it's definitely going to make some changes. Our team will change in size. The focus is better, but we're not going to change from what we are, a core program that gets kids young, develops them. We're not a portal chasing school. We actually take high school kids. We devote our scholarships to high school kids, and we want to build a program that way, and that's we had success. We're going to continue to do it.
So what lies ahead here for this season for the track and field team?
Well, the men's track team's a top 5 team without question. So we're going to get it done. The kids, we don't have a lot of seniors. We're spread out because of the way it is. So we're excited about it. Nationals will be in Austin, and there would be nothing better than to have a great meet in Austin, Texas, on a University Texas campus. It'd be great. Going into the Big 12.
Have your buddy Leroy come in from Auburn with his team too and beat him too.
Oh well, it's funny. I just saw Leroy last week, and it's going to be great. He's going to build a great program, but he's still Houstonian. He didn't sell his house, and he'll be back.
How's the GM search coming?
It's going good. A lot of good candidates. We've interviewed a lot of people, and we'll make a selection soon.
Do you have a timetable? Like, hey, we better do this before the start of spring training, or what's your timetable?
We'd like to get it done in the next couple of weeks, but yeah, we're working on it really hard and trying to be very selective on who we put in there that fits the right mold and it's got some experience and all the qualities you're looking for.
I'll talk to Jeff Bagwell this week at FanFest, which 35,000 people show up to your ballpark and there's no ball game. That's pretty impressive, right?
That was big. I mean, we've never had a crowd even. I think that was double of anything we've ever had. So we got great fans in this town and they support us and we really appreciate it.
Jeff was saying, look, the search is going on, but he said, I think we've been functioning pretty well as an organization this offseason.
Yeah, no, I mean, Jeff's helped a lot. I've sat in more meetings, and so we had a good nucleus of guys in there already, and they're doing a great job in their individual departments. We're just looking for somebody to pull all that together and lead it.
Do you think Jeff will increase his role, or will he stay as an advisor? What are your thoughts on that?
He'll be a little more active in the field, I think. He wants to help with the player development and really get that right in all sections of our minor league system, and so he's been working on that with our player development people. So he'll be active. He'll be active in the draft. So a little bit more than he was in the past, and then he'll still do some of his TV and some of his other stuff he does. He helps us a lot on the charity side. So he's got a big job now.
Jim, you came here about 40 years ago. Did you think at that point you'd be named Sports Executive of the Year? No, I never, when I moved here, I didn't have much, and I'm very happy that I did, and it's a great town. If you work hard, they'll take care of you here, and so it's been a good ride, and we got a little more work to do. What's your message to your guys right now going into 23?
Well, these guys don't need, they're pros. I mean, they've been there.
Your thoughts on getting the Sportsmanship Award today?
It means a lot. What can I say? Really happy, and it's an honor for me. Thanks God, my family, the city of Houston for this nomination.
The Athlete of the Year, all the finalists are Astros. What does that say about what's going on with your ball club?
Yeah, good ball club. Just happy for these guys. We have a great, like I always say, relationship in that clubhouse, and just happy to be here and looking forward to it.
And the Executive of the Year is your owner, Jim Crane.
Yeah, that tells a lot about him. He's a great owner. He's, one of the biggest reasons why we're so good, obviously, and just happy for him as well.
If I say the name Bruce Matthews, what comes to mind?
Probably the most talented offensive lineman to ever play the game and the most versatile offensive lineman to ever play the game. The guy can make all-pro at tackle, guard, and center. And he probably did it at 2. I mean, I don't really remember, but just so athletic, very smart, and strong in the box, and then had a tenacious attitude. So the combination of those make a great offensive lineman.
You know, you always tell young people, probably your son who's playing, consistency is a key. Bruce Matthews so consistent. In 19 years, he never missed a game due to injury.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, 19 years, first of all, is a long time for any player, much less a offensive lineman. And to play in those trenches that long and never miss a game, unbelievable. I mean, that Matthews family. You know, Clay, I played against him many years in college and then played against him for many years in Cleveland, and then I get to play with Bruce for 10 years here. So just a great athletic family.
So you want to go ahead and make the announcement, right, Hal, and see the new head coach
of the Houston Texans is.
Will be. No, it's been a solid search. Been working hard, and we're committed to finding the right guy. It's going to take whatever time it takes, but we'll come up with the right candidate. And it's been exciting. All of the candidates have been very strong. They're all really good guys, and we'll just find the right fit for us and be in great shape.
You two, from the start of this 22 season, have been reaching out to fans. What have the fans been telling you?
Well, there's a lot of response, right? So, and we listen to all of it. We try to do our best. We can always improve. Really, there's just everybody wants to win. We all want to win, and so I think that's the bottom line. Is we need to get back to winning. We love the fans. We love their passion all around. So, yep.
Have you been listening to the fan suggestions for the new head coach?
It's great, their passion and their knowledge. And so I appreciate all that, and we all have a will to win, and that's why we're here, and we're all going to put it together. So looking forward to an exciting future.
Can you tell me, Cal, you get into this, and Hannah is not just your wife, she's a team member here. Tell me how this teamwork has been going, because it's been obvious you guys are working on things together.
We do work together, we're partners, and I think hopefully together we're stronger than either one separated. So we really believe that. And a lot of times she finishes my sentences.
And he finishes mine.
Right. So together we're better than apart. So that's what I believe, and we're partnership.
Bob and Janice were partners as well.
That's right.
So he learned that from his parents, and I learned it from my parents. Being partners is the best way to go about anything in life.
Any timetable for us on the head coach search at this point?
Well, the most important is to get the right guy, and not necessarily a timetable. But I don't think we're too far apart from where we're going to wind up. But it's getting the right guy, really, not the timetable.
I remember the day you were named to the Naismith Hall of Fame. We were in the summit, and you were dancing around. You were hugging all of us. That was a special day. But this is a special night for you also.
Well, absolutely. You know, going into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame was very special at that time for me, because never had I envisioned I was going to be in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. But when you start talking about Houston Hall of Fame, it means twice that, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the people that have come to see this tonight are the people that saw my whole career, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and they stayed with me. So I'm going to be on that stage, I'm going to talk to them, and I'm going to thank them for allowing me to be here. Guy Lewis tried to recruit me in high school, and I told him I wasn't coming to Houston for any reason with those Cowboys. How wrong I was. After 53 years, I've come full circle, and I'm so proud that I'm here.
Oh, Murph. Oh, man, it's great. So great to have you. How about going in with Big E?
You know, I told Lee I'm doing him a favor, letting him go in with me. You know, but, you know, just think now. I was going to play with him if I had come to the University of Houston. And we were in the Basketball Hall of Fame together. So he keeps following me around, and I'm proud of that. And Bruce Matthews also, great guy. You know, when he was playing for the Oilers on that line and knocking people down.
Calvin, I have to ask you about Calvin Murphy III. We've been shooting some of his games, and your grandson got a lot of Calvin Murphy in him. He's quick. He's got a quick shot. That's great. Look who showed up right here.
Yes, I am so proud of my grandson. And, you know, a lot of times he plays on the nights that the Rockets are playing, so I can't get to the game, and it hurts a little bit. But he's going to be special. You know, right now he's still young, he's still learning, and I got to make him understand that, you know, I'm 74, not 47. He wants me to be in the gym with him all the time, showing him this, showing him that. I showed him a move I had back in the 60s and fell down.
Yeah. Look at this stuff here.
That was yesterday.
Bruce, this is happiness right here.
Oh, that's my 8th grandbaby, and he goes to workouts, and when I'm done, I make it a point to go over there. I had to find a place to sit down because my dang knees are killing me. But yeah, I think I did that for about 20 minutes.
That's the best right there. I love seeing you happy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a great event. We love Houston. It's our home, and we're proud to call Houston home.
How about going in with the Big E and Calvin Murphy?
I told some other guys that, you know, I grew up a huge sports fan, and I remember watching those guys. I wasn't necessarily a Rockets fan at the time, but I mean, those are guys that I watched, and it's a great honor, and it's been a pleasure to get to know them a little bit. We did a little bit about a month or so ago, so I'm really looking forward to this evening.
Talked to one of your former teammates, Mike Rozier, today. He's still trying to get a ticket. He said not only was he a great player, he was a great person off the field.
Man. Rosie was a piece of work, put it that way. Enjoyed blocking for him. It was, I mean, I've been blessed to cross paths with a lot of great athletes and great people as well. And Mike Rozier is definitely in that crowd. All good?
All right, buddy. Okay. Oh, Mike, really?
Hi, man. Hey, what's up, brother? Thank you.